All right, Algebra 2, welcome back to Lesson 3.4. This is part 2 of 3 equations, and this time we're going to focus on elimination methods. So hopefully substitution, you start to get the hang of it. Again, that's just one strategy. Another strategy here is elimination. So this one's very important to, I think, label your equations. So I'm going to look at square or triangle, circle, and square. Okay. And with that being said, I want to look at them kind of two at a time. So I'm going to look at these two and then these two at a time. Between the first two, triangle and circle, I'm going to ask myself, what would be the easiest variables to eliminate? I see that y already have the same coefficients. So if I just multiply maybe circle by -1, I could eliminate the y's. So I'm going to make a little note to myself that I want to eliminate the y. Now, with that being said, you automatically must choose to do that between the other two. So I need to eliminate y from both of them. What that's going to do then is just give me two equations with x and z that I can then whittle down even further. So between triangle and circle, I'm just going to rewrite them. Circle, I said, I need to multiply by -1 to eliminate the y's. So I'm just going to go through. Triangle, I don't need to multiply anything by. -x minus 5y minus 5z equals 2. And then times -1 is -4x plus 5y minus 4z equals -19. Okay? And again, you could have actually multiplied the top equation by -1. Whatever you do, just make sure you do it to everything. Y's cancel, -5x, because I'm adding, minus 9z is equal to -17. So I'm going to hold on to that equation for a little bit later. First, I need to eliminate y from circle and square. And it's already set up for us. How nice is that? That's just lovely. When things work out like that, won't always happen, but as we get started here, want to kind of start out with easier problems to help build the confidence. So those are already set to cancel. Okay, that makes it 5x plus 3z equals -1. And now I can take these two equations, maybe star again and diamond, and use substitution or elimination. And it's going to come out to be rather nice. -5x minus 9z is -17. 5x plus 3z equals -1. Boom. X is already set to cancel. How nice is that? That's going to be a -6z equals -18, and then divide by -6, meaning z is equal to 3. With one variable, you can reverse your steps, plug it into an equation with 2. I'll choose diamond. So 5x plus 3 times 3 was -1. And 5x equals -10, and divide by 5, x equals -2. So I subtracted 9. So x and z, with those two, you can go way back to the top and plug it into any original equation to find y. So I know that negative of -2, so I'm going to use the first equation, minus 5y minus 5 times 3 equals 2. That's 2 minus 5y minus 15 equals 2. Subtract 2 and add 15. That's just 15 is equal to -5y. And divide by -5. Boom, boom, boom. Y is -3. So -2, -3, and 3 is the solution. Nice job. So I know, I went through a little quickly with that, but again, elimination, and then most of the little calculations, hopefully you're comfortable with. But they're going to take practice again. So one problem down, lots of practice to go. Let's look at another one, number 2. So just take a look at it and think, what variable might I want to eliminate? So we're just going to focus on the first 2. Remember, you got to pick the same one. So maybe think long term, what would be the easiest? I think on the y's again. So eliminate y and eliminate y. Okay, so again, triangle, circle, square. Going to start out with triangle and circle. Negative 4x minus 5y minus z equals 18. Negative 2x minus 5y minus 2z equals 12. Multiplying circle by negative 1 is going to make it positive, 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 and negative, meaning my y's will cancel. I will have negative 2x, looks like, plus z, and equals 6. So that one's taken care of. Let's also take care of circle and square. They're already set up to eliminate again. How lovely. And negative 2x plus 5y plus 2z equals 4. Let's see here. I have negative 4x. The y's cancel. And the z's cancel too. A 2-for-1 deal. That is fantastic. Don't be afraid. That just makes your life even nicer. So right off the bat then, I get x equals negative 4. Cool. Once you have an equation with one variable, you can substitute it into our equation with 2. So negative 2 times negative 4 plus z equals 6. Hey, that's 8. And then subtracting 8, z equals negative 2. Well, isn't that cool? And then you can go back and plug it into any of the originals. I'll pick triangle again. Negative 4 times negative 4 minus 5 times y is what we're finding. Minus negative 2 for z equals 18. Again, this is z. And this negative 4 is that. And as I simplify this, I get 16 minus 5y plus 2 equals 18. Gonna move everything else over. Well, that's 0 is equal to negative 5y. You can divide 0 by negative 5. Don't panic. And y equals 0. Just remember, properly written is x, y, z. So negative 4, 0, negative 2 is your coordinate point solution. Okay, so some extra cool things happened with that one. You never know what you're going to get. These problems, they're challenging, but hopefully you find that they're fun. Okay, 3 again. Let's do 3 here. You might hopefully start to be getting comfortable with what you need to do. Notice we're going to cancel out the y's again. They just happen to be the most convenient in all these problems. That won't always be the case. Triangle, circle, and star. Triangle and circle. I'll multiply triangle by negative 1 this time. X plus 5y minus z is equal to negative 17. 5x, negative 5x minus 5y plus 5z equals 5. Shake and bake. Negative 4x, y's are gone, plus 4z equals negative 17 plus 5, negative 12. And we'll hang on to that. Circle and square. The y's are already good to go. So negative 5x minus 5y plus 5z equals 5. 2x plus 5y minus 3z equals negative 10. The x's will become negative 3x. Y's are gone. Plus 2z. And then equals negative 5. Okay? Check to see if you made any little mistakes there. I think we're good. I'm going to say that's star and diamond. And again, just use substitution or elimination from this point. We're going to have to do a little bit more work with this one, which is fine. Okay? Diamond, negative 4x plus 4z is negative 12. Okay? Again, think to your elimination practice. If I multiply the top by negative 2, okay, that's going to make this 6. That'll make this negative 4. And then 10. So 6x, negative 4z, and 10. Now I know I'm rewriting over this stuff. Again, you guys are watching a video, so you could just go back and rewatch it and get the same effect. 2x, z's are canceled, equals negative 2. Divide by 2, x equals negative 1. All right, x is found. We can then put it into one of our two variable equations. Negative 4 times negative 1 plus 4 times z is negative 12. So 4 plus 4z equals negative 12. Sorry about the bells. I'm recording these live at school, so sometimes we have some distractions. Makes you feel like you're actually physically here. Z equals negative 4, so x and z. And plug into any of the originals. I'm going to keep it consistent and use triangle, negative, opposite of negative 1, minus 5y, plus z, which is negative 4, equals 17. That's 1 minus 5y minus 4, which means if I subtract 1 and add 4, I have negative 5. Y is equal to 17 minus 1 plus 4, a nice old 20. And divide by negative 5. And I get y is equal to negative 4. Okay, so negative 1, negative 4, and negative 4 is that solution. Okay. One last thing I want to remind you guys of. So those are some extra, there's a lot of extra practice problems here to go through. Okay, if you keep going down, okay, and I do have the answer keys shared for you. Okay, you might get to a problem that has no unique solution. So as you try number 8, what you may end up getting is, so if we notice right here even, okay, right off the bat here, if we go to eliminate A, well, I see that a few things cancel. What we're going to end up with is a solution such that 0 equals 5, or 0 equals 6, or something does not equal the other side. Just like before, that just means you have no solution. Okay. On the flip side, if you get 0 equals 0, that means there are infinite solutions. So be aware of those. I think there's a few no solutions. And again, the answers are all there for you to practice. Don't worry about number 17. That's not necessary for you. But please, please, please practice these problems. Get comfortable with them. I know there's a lot of them. But do some of the odds, and you have more practice for later. So, great job, guys. Systems of 3. Good luck. Practice away.